Welcome to Integrity444 LTQS/EFV. This teaching is part of the Mentor series. Today we are beginning a 5-part teaching called Your Calling Requires Structure, Not Just Inspiration. This is part 1. Inspiration is not enough. And I want to begin with this truth. Your future does not need more fantasy. It needs one faithful structure. A lot of people are inspired. They have ideas, they have vision, they have gifts. They feel called to build, teach, lead, create, heal, write, serve, speak, parent, mentor, or rebuild something meaningful. But inspiration alone cannot carry purpose. Inspiration can start the fire. Structure keeps the fire from burning out. That is why many gifted people stay frustrated. Not because they have no calling, but because the calling has no container. A calling without a container stays vulnerable. It gets interrupted by mood, interrupted by distraction, interrupted by crisis, interrupted by other people's access, interrupted by old patterns, interrupted by exhaustion, interrupted by the phone, interrupted by emotional pressure, interrupted by inconsistency. You may say, I know I am supposed to do more. I know I have something to say. I know I have something to build. I know my life is supposed to mean something. But then the week arrives. The schedule takes over. Messages take over. Work takes over. Family needs take over. Emotional pressure takes over. And the calling remains in the imagination. The mentor says, do not just feel called. Build the structure that can carry the calling. Feeling called and building the calling are not the same thing. You can feel deeply and still not move. You can be gifted and still be inconsistent. You can have vision and still lack rhythm. You can know your purpose and still have no protected time for it. That is why the mentor asks practical questions. Where is the time? Where is the rhythm? Where is the boundary? Where is the evidence? Where is the structure? Where is the daily or weekly practice? A calling becomes real when your life begins to organize around it. Your calendar must show it. Your habits must support it. Your boundaries must defend it. Your attention must feed it. Your choices must align with it. Purpose cannot survive forever on emotion. It needs structure. Inspiration is beautiful, but inspiration is not stable. Inspiration comes and goes. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel tired. Some days you feel clear. Some days you feel discouraged. Some days you feel powerful. Some days you feel like quitting. If your calling only moves when you feel inspired, your calling will be controlled by your mood. That is dangerous, because your future is too important to be led by temporary emotion. The mentor does not ignore emotion. The mentor listens, then leads. Emotion can give information, but structure gives direction. Emotion can start movement, but rhythm sustains movement. So the mentor teaches, do not build only when you feel inspired. Build because the assignment matters. Structure is not punishment. Structure is protection. Structure protects your calling from your mood. Structure protects your peace from unnecessary excess. Structure protects your energy from distraction. Structure protects your future from old patterns. Structure protects your assignment from being negotiated away by temporary feelings. If you say your calling matters, but your calendar gives it no time, the calling is unprotected. If you say your peace matters, but your attention keeps feeding chaos, your peace is unprotected. If you say your healing matters, but your routine keeps reopening the wound, your healing is unprotected. Structure is how you prove what you value. Not through words only, through rhythm, through protected time, through wise access, through consistent action. You do not need to rebuild your entire life today. You need one faithful structure, one protected hour, one writing block, one recording session, one planning day, one walking rhythm, one boundary, one quiet morning, one evening reset, one weekly practice, one promise you can keep. Small structure builds self-trust. Self-trust builds momentum. Momentum builds evidence. Evidence builds confidence. Confidence strengthens the calling. This is how the mentor works. Not through fantasy, through evidence. Not through pressure, through structure. Not through perfection, through faithfulness. LTQS becomes very practical here. Listen. What is the assignment in this season? Tell the truth. Where is my life not structured to carry it? Choose wisely. What structure must I build now? Stay aligned. How will I keep the promise when pressure comes? This is how you move from inspiration to alignment, because calling is not only about what you feel, it is about what you build. This is part 1. Inspiration is not enough. Remember, inspiration can start the fire. Structure keeps the fire from burning out. Your future does not need more fantasy. It needs one faithful structure. If this teaching spoke to you, comment calling. If you are ready to build structure around your assignment, comment structure. Continue with part 2. Stop waiting for confidence. I'm Coach Christian. This is Integrity444 LTQS/EFV. Walk the path, keep the promise, and remember, do not just feel called. Build the structure that can carry the calling.